So what is the Digital Summit all about? We're about to delve into that conversation, and joining me in studio to discuss that is Annie Ofair. Emmanuel is the conference director, the Digital Champion Summit. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And Deaconess Comfort Arthur. She's a digital strategist of the Great Commission Movement of Ghana. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing this Saturday morning?
Doing very well.
You're geared up for, the conference?
Yes, very well.
Yeah. Everything is in the right and appropriate place. Everything is ready.
Yes.
You're just waiting for us to show up.
I'm telling you, we are just prepared for them.
When you hear Great Commission Movement, in my mind, I'm thinking, it sounds like a political party. The name sounds like a political party.
This is the very first time I've heard that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Great Commission, so tell me, what is the Great Commission Movement in Ghana?
So I'll let my colleague Comfort take that.
So the Great Commission Movement of Ghana is a parachurch organization that is into evangelism and then discipleship. And so we are not a church, but we are a parachurch organization. We are in about 190 countries. And then in Ghana, we have works in all the 16 regions. But physical offices in Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, and Cape Coast. What we do is that we come alongside the church in making sure that we are doing evangelism and discipleship. And so if you've seen Jesus film, Jesus film in Chi in Ghana, that's one of our products.
Okay.
We do that voice dubbing here in Ghana. We also have ministry to students. One of our flag bearership programs is the Go North, where every vacation, the students all move to the northern region for missions and evangelism. We have a lot of ministries, and as such, one of them is the digital ministries. Think of anything digital, and we will tell you how it can be used for evangelism and discipleship. And so, in a nutshell, that is who we are.
So do you collaborate with other churches to come on board to be the,
Beautiful, because what we are not a church.
Right.
We come alongside the churches, even in church planting.
Right.
And so what we do is that we have one of our very, very successful programs known as the MC Square Training. We come alongside you, we go on the field with you, with our equipment, our tools, and then we come do missions for you, train your people, and then plant churches for you. We believe that in every community, there should be a church. And so we come alongside the church, and then we do it for free.
For free?
For free.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's nice.
That's for the Great Commission.
Right.
Yes.
So you mentioned digital.
Yes.
What is the Digital Champion Summit all about?
Okay, so with the Digital Champion Summit, as Comfort said, we have so many strategies with the Great Commission. And the digital strategies, or the digital ministry, is one ministry that we focus entirely on using digital tools for evangelism and discipleship. Now, as a digital strategist, as I am, we do a lot of these trainings, and we've done so many with different regions. We've done in Kumasi, we've done in Tamale, we've done in Ho, we've done in so many regions, and each time we do any event in these regions, we try to set up a team, a digital team. And this time, we said we want to do one in Accra. And as we are doing this one, we want to do it in a grand style, where we can make sure that as we are digital strategists, we can also empower other digital people to also be, how do we put it, to be champions in their own environment, and also go and multiply that kind of strategy that we are dealing with them, so that they can also multiply others with it. So it's more of like, come, let's train you, for you, the trainer, to also train others, to go and train others, so that we can multiply ourselves in this world.
So what's expected to happen on the day?
So
it's a beautiful day, and I'm so excited. I mean, with speakers like Apostle Ebenezer Hagan, Dr. Pauline Sia, Reverend Amma from Baptist, Mrs. Mary Bauer, cybersecurity expert, and then our keynote speaker, Mr. Maximus. It promises to be a very beautiful day on Monday, 23rd September, at the Trinity Theological Seminary. We are starting at 8 a.m. Spirit time, not Ghana time.
I like that, Spirit time, not
Spirit
Ghana time.
Because it's a full packed day. There's going to be snack, there's going to be lunch served during the event. The highlight for me for the day is a breakout session.
Okay.
At a point, we'll move to 5 different classes, and then we'll be doing 5 different subjects. Now, yes, the 5 courses.
But if I'm in one class, won't I miss what's happening in the other?
You have to come in 5.
So that's why we are encouraging the churches
groups.
that when you're coming as a group, come in 5, so that at least a person will be in each
of the
classes. So after that, they can go and then go and train the church and then their youth too with it.
It's a beautiful time because some of the courses we'll be mounting is AI for ministry. Exactly. So, I mean, we've been hearing AI here and there, but how can the church leverage on it in evangelism and discipleship? How can the church make sure that the ethical concerns of AI are aligning to the church's doctrines?
Right.
And then we'll be looking at short films for ministry. I'll be taking that session myself. There's so much movies, and they are for free, which are available for you to use in ministry. And so that is the class I'll be handling personally. Then the 3rd class is by our very own National Director, Eunice Nate. She will be handling social media for ministry. Think of WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok. We are going to leverage on how to use it for evangelism and discipleship. Then the 4th class will be, which one? SMS for ministry. I'll leave that one for you.
For
but before that one,
people will be like, how can we use SMS for ministry?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is, SMS is one of the very unique marketing tool that people use. And as it is, the strategies that we are going to use for you to use SMS for ministry is mind-blowing. And we've done this for a couple of years, and we have results and testimonies to attest to that. So SMS for ministry.
So that means that this is not the first time
this is not the first time.
Happening.
No.
Okay.
As I said, we have been doing these kind of events in every region that we try. And that's why this time we are trying to do it in Accra here.
Okay.
Yes. And moving forward, as my sister said, the whole event is categorized into 2 divisions. The first division is for our speakers, and then the talks. So we are also going to have a panel discussion, which will be moderated by our Reverend Aye.
yes.
Reverend Aye, yes, who will be he will be our moderator for the 5 speakers. Then after that, we then transition into the breakout rooms, where we'll have the 5 classes. For each class, then we have all our facilitators making sure that that thing goes well. Yes, so that is it for the main event.
And then after the breakouts, what happens?
After the breakout, we come back, and then we come and take in questions, and then what they've learned from the event, because we want to know what you have learned, because you're not coming just to come and have fun, but you're coming to learn, and then also go and make sure that you train others with it. Yes.
Let's talk about this year's theme, mobilizing, multiplying disciples in the digital world. I know you touched a bit of it, but yeah, let's go deeper into that.
Okay, so
why that theme?
I just want to take this pre-COVID, post-COVID. Now, pre-COVID, a lot of the churches never anticipated that we have to do technical, even for you to use the Bible, the digital Bible.
It was frowned on. Like, why are you on your phone?
But then, when COVID hit,
yes,
we were not going to church.
Yeah.
How are we going to do church service?
Yeah.
Now, in one of our breakout rooms, we have the live stream for ministry. Yes, we're also going to teach you how to do live streaming for these local and small churches. You know, there are some churches, they only have a phone. How can you do live stream?
I mean, they have like iPhone 16, iPhone 14.
That is it. But you don't need an expensive camera to do that.
To do it.
You can just use an iPhone, and then you can do that. Yeah. In my church, I am helping them do that. Assemblies of God Redemption Center, we do that. We don't have a fancy camera or anything. So pre-COVID, nothing of this was happening. Now, when COVID came, the whole landscape changed. Now we are trying to make sure that even as I am here in Ghana, I can preach the gospel to someone in Israel. I can share my testimonies for someone in Liberia to hear about it. Now, when we are doing this, it's not just for the fun of it, but we are making sure that every, as I sit here, I have like 2 phones. I'm very sure you have more than 1 phone. And everyone in this, even in Ghana, have more than a phone.
Yeah.
And they are always on social media.
Yeah.
But they have only 1 toothbrush.
Yes. And the thing is, as you see a phone, it is bound to a soul. And every soul deserves what? To be saved. That is what we are saying, that we are trying to reach out to the digital world, make sure that we touch souls, make them understand that God created you for a purpose. And that is one thing, to serve him. And after you are serving him, you also have to also bring others to the pool. So we, the Great Commission of Movements of Ghana, are reaching out to you out there. Join us. Let us multiply and then save souls in the world. That is what I can say.
Comfort, tell us where, when the Digital Champion Summit is happening.
Beautiful. I mean, just to wrap that up, we are being sponsored by some beautiful and giant people. They just love the things of God.
For them.
And then we have the Gisers from projects, I mean, with the Great Commission. We have IT Consortium. We have a multi-thread. And we have the Youth Ministry. And we have Pen TV, TAC TV,
Wiggle.
yourself, sub-sponsoring us. And then we have Wiggle. Wiggle and listen to Work SMS. And I mean,
USSD.
they are USSD, beautiful things they are helping. They gave us SMS.
Oh, nice.
I mean, to send to our partners and those who are registered.
Right.
The event is happening Monday, this very Monday, at the Trinity Theological Seminary. Monday is a holiday.
Yes.
And so we are doing from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then if you have any concerns, they can just call us. I mean, you can call myself on 0242 570828.
And
Okay.
0547-930-735.
So do I just show up?
Okay, so there's a registration
I like
fee.
that question.
Do I just show up?
There's a registration fee
Okay.
of 100 cedis.
All right.
That's for
But
early
let me
birds.
just start on that. You see,
Yes.
what we are, because we are in a para-church organization, we don't charge, you know. We are just taking the 100 CD for the lunch and the snack. Every other resource is for free.
It's for free.
And so we just want people to come and learn. There's someone who needs to hear about Jesus online. And from January till September, you haven't shared Christ with anyone. Yet we are on TikTok for about 4 hours, on Facebook Reels for 1 hour. But just come and learn how you can tell someone that Jesus loves you. Simple as that.
Simple as that. I like that. So how do we register?
So for you to register, dial the short code star 800 star 800 star 18 star 18 hash. That's the registration
Take that
code.
again.
Star 800 star 18 star 18 hash. And payment is 100 cedis for registration. And yes, so we are waiting for you, and I hope
They will come.
to see you
They
soon.
will come. Don't
Yes,
worry.
yes,
They will
yes,
come.
yes.
Thank
And
you so much.
Thank you
wanna
so
say
much
something?
too for ChannelOne TV for also helping and sponsoring us for this event. We are much grateful, and we say the Lord bless you.
Amen. I
God
accept
bless
it on
you.
behalf of all of us here at Channel One
sure.
TV. Emmanuel
Thank you.
Comfort, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And I'm sure definitely churches, individuals, myself and Jude will definitely be there to, leverage on what you're going to teach us and also hear from your speakers at the Digital Champions Summit 2024. Thank you so much for joining us. So you heard right here, Digital Champion Summit 2024 happening on Monday. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back after this. You don't want to go anywhere.